Do you think that superheroes like Spider-Man should protect the innocent and the vulnerable?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's my job. So yeah.
Yeah. So what would be your example of someone who's vulnerable or innocent?
Anybody who looks like they need help, they should be there. There should be somebody there to help.
Okay. So what about animals? Would you say animals are vulnerable to us?
I would say animals are vulnerable.
I live with a woman called Blind Al, and she's blind. That's kind of vulnerable.
Yeah.
She's very bad with a gun. She's always pointing in the wrong place. I'm getting shot in the ass a lot. You know, it's not good. It's not good. I would say Blind Al is definitely vulnerable.
Are animals vulnerable?
Yeah, animals are pretty vulnerable, especially kittens.
Yeah.
I love kittens. And the unicorns. Unicorns are nearly extinct, man. They're nearly extinct. They're not quite extinct.
Yeah.
I've seen one. I swear, I've seen one. With my own eyes.
Okay, guys. So you're obviously poison ivy.
Yes.
So my first question is: do you think plants have feelings?
Do I think what?
Do you think plants have feelings?
Yes.
You do.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Let's say if we do a hypothetical scenario, right? And we've got, say, a dog and a sunflower.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a difference between sort of hurting one and hurting the other?
Yes.
Yeah.
The animals can also be at like that risk of, not being protected, but with the right love and care, they can be in the right place and be safe.
Yeah. So you say it's sort of our moral obligation to protect them, our pets?
I would say so. We love our cat.
Yeah.
Puddles and everything.
Okay, what about, let's say, pigs, chickens and cows?
Cows?
Yeah.
Yeah, cows need protecting, man.
Uh-huh.
Cows. We need to stop farming so many cows, man. It's not good. It's not good for the environment.
No.
I like beef as much as the next man, but it's just not good, man.
So would you say that Deadpool is against animal cruelty?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely against animal cruelty. Stay in school, kids.
So you think that the dog feels pain, and then the plant maybe doesn't?
I actually am a biologist, so I do know you can. They do feel pain.
They do. Okay. That's exciting. Why would they evolve to feel pain, though, plants? So I guess with dogs, they do is like get away from things. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. What about other animals, like let's say like pigs, chickens, and cows? How about those? Are they vulnerable to us?
Well, yes. That's quite a difficult one. I mean, you see them on the farms and then everything, and of course you've got a different set of farms. You've got the farms for, them being used for like milk, for example, and then there's the meat side of it.
Yeah.
That's a quite difficult one to talk about.
And like in other parts of the world where they eat like dogs, for example, because that's part of their culture, would you say that was wrong?
I wouldn't say it's wrong because it's their culture. It's just like, what is it, like where one country, I think one religion worships a cow or something, and it's just like, why would you do that? And it's just like, well, why would you eat a cat or a dog?
Yeah.
It's different, so you can't really criticize, oh yeah, it's wrong, because it's their culture. Like,
It is, yeah. So would you say unnecessarily harming an animal is animal cruelty?
Definitely.
Okay. And do you think that we need to eat animals to survive or be healthy?
Not necessarily, there are other alternatives.
Yeah.
They're just so damn tasty.
Yeah. Do you think that an act can become more moral if we get pleasure from it?
Well, not more moral, man. No, if we get more pleasure from something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's moral.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I do that give me pleasure that are not moral. Believe me,
Yeah. I believe you.
We kind of put it in the back of our mind. We don't like to think about it. We don't like to think that
Sure.
that's the issue.
Yeah.
But it kind of is.
I'm not against eating anything as long as they don't suffer,
So if I had the pig here then, and it wasn't going to suffer, so I have like a bolt gun to the back of the pig's head, doesn't feel a thing, would that be moral?
I think so, yes, if you would eat the meat, at least. Not just let it waste.
So do you guys think we need to eat animals to survive or be healthy at all?
No, not to be healthy, but I do think it's allowed to be part of our diet.
Would you say it's unnecessary?
Not unnecessary, because there are nutrients in there that are good for us, and we can find it somewhere else, but our bodies are able to process meat. We're able to eat meat, so I think we could and should, maybe.
Because I suppose we could look at some cultures where they treat women very poorly, like in Saudi Arabia, for example. Would you say that that's okay because it's part of their culture, or would you say it's wrong regardless of their culture?
I want to say, in my opinion, it's wrong. People downsize women, they get lower pay or whatever reason. But then they probably, look at us in a different way. So, either way, you know, we can say our views, but people can say, oh, that's wrong.
I suppose with any injustice, you should always look at it from the victim's perspective. I can't look at it from my perspective. I should look at the woman's perspective who's going through any of the suffering or pain that's being caused as a result of that culture. And would you say it's the same for animals? So in, say, China, if in a place where they eat a dog, would you say from the dog's perspective it's wrong, regardless of the culture?
The straight answer would be, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be wrong.
Yeah.
People need to know where their meat's coming from.
Of course,
I think that's important.
And let's say if the meat came from a farm where the animals had great lives, lots of space, do you think there'd still be a moral issue with killing?
But people are going to eat meat. It's just going to happen.
Well, the social norm in the past has been, there's been lots of terrible things that have happened, like slavery, for example. Most people were sort of okay with it.
Yeah.
And when you say just because the majority of people were taking part in it, that doesn't necessarily make it moral, right?
Yes, it doesn't make it moral. Yeah.
So if I was to sort of hurt a dog here, would you try and stop me?
Yes, I would try and stop you, definitely.
Yeah. And what if it was a pig? Would you still try and stop me?
Well, yeah, if you had a pig right here and you heard the pig, I would step right in. I'd stop you.
Yeah. So what if I went behind a wall to kill a pig? Would you still see it as wrong if you can't see it?
Well, if I can't see it, I can't stop it. You know what I mean?
Is the act still immoral?
Yeah, the act's still immoral, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're just doing it behind, if you just here at the con, if you're behind that wall and you're hurting the pig, that's immoral.
Definitely.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. So if it's in a slaughterhouse, is it still immoral?
That's the tricky one, man. He's good at this, man. He's good at this.
Do you think just because we can do something, does that mean we should? Does that make it moral?
I don't think it's not the same thing.
But it's also emotional well-being, I think, is involved in this. A lot of people get really happy when they eat some meat. So, it's allowed, I think.
So do you think an act can become more moral if we get pleasure and get happy from doing it? So if I was to go over and slap someone, if I enjoyed it, if I'm like, oh, that was great, would you think that's like moral?
If they consent.
Would you consent?
No,
Do you think if you were living in a certain part of China where they killed and ate dogs, would you eat dogs as well?
That's difficult to say too. It's very situational. If I lived in China, if I lived in that part of the world, I'd be a very different person.
Yeah.
Over here, no, I just no, I wouldn't eat.
If I get pleasure from it, does it make it any better morally at all?
No.
No?
not morally. No.
So
biologically, it's different, but it's not. It does morally. It doesn't make it.
So if I get pleasure from killing a pig or a dog, does that make it any more moral to do it?
No, because then it's just about the killing, not even the meat.
Well, if I get pleasure from eating the meat, does it make it more moral to kill the animal?
And now it's so then there would be kind of a reason behind it, so it's a bit more moral. But I don't think
because in the context,
because it's pleasure, you know.
Right. So the fact that it's pleasure doesn't make it moral.
Exactly.
Okay. So do we have any justifications that does make it moral?
The biological point that we can.
Yeah. But you can't, just because we can do something, you don't think it means we should do it, right?
To kill an animal is different than being able to eat an animal. You see the difference between the killing and the actual using it as food for your body.
Yeah, but I suppose you can't have one without the other. You can't eat the animal without killing.
It's not the same.
It depends how you do it as well, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know. Like I say, it happens, but if it's done humanely.
Sure. What would be a humane way to kill an animal that doesn't want to die?
He put him in a corner, man. This is dreadful. I don't think about heavy topics. I think about chimichangas and I think about burritos, and I don't think about these things, man.
Would you ask these same questions to a lion if they were able to talk? You know, would you still see the zebra as a victim or just food for the lion?
Sure. I suppose the lion is a necessity. They have no other choice. Whereas for me, if I'm in London, I can go get like a vegan burger rather than a cow burger, so I don't need to. So would you say that difference means we have the responsibility to choose the option that doesn't hurt others?
If they get killed for the meat but it's painless and they had a good life, I don't really consider it harming.
Would you say killing is harm?
Killing for killing.
Well, there are different kind of killing. Because you have euthanasia and you have murder. Right. You know, it's all killing.
I suppose with euthanasia, you're doing it because you think it's in their best interest. But with what we're doing, it's like pigs. We're doing it for us. It's not for them, is it?
No, it's for us.
Do you guys think you could kill an animal yourself for meat?
I think it would be fair to do it sometime to experience what it's like. Because I do either feel kind of responsible that I should
consider doing that at some point. You know, kill my own chicken and eat it and see how I feel about that.
How do you think you'd feel?
I think I'd find it kind of difficult because I think all animals are cute, but I also think all animals are delicious. It's the same with euthanasia and suicide, you know. It's practically the same, but we give it a different...
But I guess with euthanasia, like we said, it's in their best interest. We believe it's their best interest. And suicide is the individual sort of consenting, but what we're talking about is killing another without their consent for our own gain and at their loss, I suppose.